Hello, my Xim community. It's Diadem37 here, joined by Trixie the Pooch, who is a little bit chilly, so we had to put a sweatshirt on here. But we're here for the Apex Legends Advanced Look Control Season 8 configuration. Boy, that is a mouthful. Um, so, like always, guys, I benchmark this at 25,000 DPI and 1,000 Hertz polling rate. And make sure to hit that like button if the video helps. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on future configurations. So we're going to jump into the in-game settings here. So advanced look control on. And we are going to have the dead zone at default, and then we're going to move it 2 spaces to the left, not the right, which I waved to there. Our outer threshold, we are going to move it 4 spaces up to the right from default, and our response curve, we're going to leave it at the default setting here. Our sensitivity settings, we are going to have these set to the max, so that's yaw and pitch are going to be set to the max for ADS and hip fire, and everything else is going to be turned down or off. For our Xim manager settings, so guys, I have a lot to go through here. So these are pretty straightforward. I tweaked the smoothing and the simulate analog behavior, so we're going to see that in a second here. So like always too, I want to mention I do not use Ballistic Editor. The goal of this channel is to get these configurations as close to feeling like a smooth PC build, or PC feeling, excuse me. And so you're going to be able to snap to targets fast, accurately, get limited amount of jitter, nice smooth aim, and the unfortunate thing is we can't flick shots. So you're going to have to move half length of your mouse pad basically to do a 180 if your settings are correct. So 2.90, no ballistic editor. Smoothing is going to be 15, so 5 points up from the last configuration. The boost will remain at 20. And we turned off the simulate analog behavior. Our aim down sight settings here, same thing, 15 for smoothing, 2.90 is going to be the overall sensitivity with the synchronize of default. Now here I'm going to mention again, I do not like touching the YX ratio as this is going to interrupt with your 1-to-1. It's going to create a faster vertical motion than a horizontal one. And I mean, sure, that's fine and all if you think that this is going to help you with recoil control, but I promise you, you're robbing yourself of building proper muscle memory and learning the recoil patterns. Here we tweaked the boost to 13. This is the ideal boost setting for ADS to work with that outer threshold and dead zone settings. And once again, we're going to have the simulate analog behavior turned off. Not going to go too much into that. Simulate analog behavior just kind of helps with the aim assist, but I didn't feel it was necessary, and it actually hindered my fast snapping because it just almost felt like it increased the aim slowdown more than anything else. So the other thing, I'm just going to leave this here. Guys, I'm going to have a pastebin link down below as well. These are my button bindings. I know I had people ask me how I have my button bindings set up, so I'm not going to go through the list. That's just too much to go through. And I also have the alternate settings here, which you're going to see. And once again, this is just to mimic PC first-person shooter games for the most part, with a few exceptions. So for our looting and inventory, our in-game setting, if you go to your menu cursor speed, bottom that out to nothing, and then move it up 4 increments. Sorry, 4 increments. My left is your right. 4 increments to the right or up, and we're gonna have the 0 key bound to, or guys, again, this is all up to you personally. With the mouse that I have, my Logitech, I was able to bind the 0 key to the DPI slowdown or DPI switch button, as Logitech calls it. So I'm able to loot with while holding that button in the inventory. We're going to bind A to our left click and X to our right click. So we're going to be picking up items with our left and dropping them with our right. 2.90 is going to be the overall sense that I'm using with the suggested cursor in-game speed, and synchronize of common with a smoothing of 10. Now, the things to note here, in order to get this to work, and you can check this out in a little bit more detail. I'm not going to go too in depth here, but I mean, it's pretty straightforward anyways. We're going to check off our left stick. That's going to bind the mouse while in auxiliary to the left stick, or the action of the left stick. We're going to unbind the WASD keys from the left stick, and we're going to bind them to the right stick. So that's going to allow us to scroll through menus using WASD and select items using our mouse. Guys, once again, make sure to hit the like video, because I notice a lot of people aren't doing that, but you're so good to comment, and I do appreciate your comments. Like always, comment if you have any questions, and once again, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date. I hope you enjoy the gameplay footage, guys. This stuff was a phenomenal game. It was a very intense, long ranked game, so I hope you enjoy the gameplay, and I will catch you in the next video. You're good. Right front. Flesh. Knocked him. You live. On my ping. I'm well aware of this right above. Raise down. You live the raid? They're two. No angle on caustic. To our right. Someone's down here as well. I got audio. Yeah, Pathfinder's really deep. Yeah, give me some purple. has the Kraber? The Pathfinder? Yeah, it's the Pathfinder. But I can't focus the Pathfinder while I'm getting hit by these assholes. Caustic 1. Yeah, give you flesh, 1. Caustic dead.